That's my report for tonight.
Thank you. How many people do we have for public comment?
There are 4 people for public comment.
Okay, 2
Excuse
minutes.
me, 5 people.
Okay, 2 minutes each.
Okay, as I call your name, if you 5 folks would please walk up, and we have seats reserved for you right here, although we're not too crowded tonight, but I'll still call your names, and if you'll come up to the front to make sure that you're still here. Shannon Culpepper, Shawn Culpepper, Justin Jones, Scottie Smith, and Laura Sanchez. I'll call your name one more time. Shannon Culpepper, Shawn Culpepper, Justin Jones, Scottie Smith, and Laura Sanchez.
Okay, 2 minutes each.
We'll start with Shannon Culpepper.
I don't know.
Hello, everyone. I'm Shannon Culpepper, and I attend Hercules Middle High School, and I'm a junior. And one thing that I wanted to bring up at this board meeting is that I actually feel like we're being disrespected at our school. For example, the security guards at our school, they actually drive around these golf carts, and they drive around campus extremely fast, and they also get other students to get out of their way. And yeah, I just feel that needs to be changed a bit because it's a safety issue at our school. Thank you.
Shawn Culpepper.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shawn Culpepper. I'm a junior at Hercules High School, and to elaborate on what Shannon was saying, I do feel that we as students are being disrespected by the security and administration from our school. I think that respect should be enforced more amongst students with administration. Thank you.
Justin Jones.
Good evening. I would like to begin by commending the courage and truly inspirational story of a group of freshmen at my school who came together to protest against an unfair and unequitable class change that occurred. What began as a simple protest against these changes has now become a school-wide movement demanding that students have an input in the decisions which affect them. I rise today to speak on behalf of these students and to speak about the consistent pattern of injustice that is occurring at my school. As students, we have a right to speak without fear of intimidation, yet it has become increasingly apparent that both teachers and students who have been outspoken about the issues of our school are being targeted. Now, one of the items that really stood out to me on your agenda today is bullying. And I would like to assure you that this is a real issue and that it is occurring both by our administration and by our school security staff. Last week, when students assembled to peacefully protest against these unfair class changes, we were met by a line of school security guards and Hercules police officers who prohibited us from going to our office. And this occurred after school, and we were not even allowed to go through. The next day, Assistant Principal Ken Hickok called me into his office to inform me and to threaten me with a detention. And ever since then, myself and some of these students here today continue to be followed by school security staff. In addition, many of my friends are informing me that they're being asked, quote, what am I up to, by these school administrators. Honorable Board, Dr. Harder, and district staff, I would like to inform you that this is your wake-up call. The entire climate at my school is changing. Today, I would like to inform you that one of our teachers resigned because he was being bullied by his students. He walked into his class and there's lotion on the walls, computers were broken, posters were torn down. That is absolutely unacceptable, and that needs to be addressed here today. This brings me back to my first point. We do not have enough school English teachers, which is why students are being transferred out of classes. We need to address this issue. It's of utmost concern, and we need to deal with this now at the district level. So please, I hope that we get new English teachers, that we have enough English teachers so that we don't get stuck with class with 45 students in a class. Thank you.
Scottie Smith.
Good afternoon. I came here to support these students along with other community and parents and community members. I was at Hercules last Friday when a group of about 30 kids were trying to see the principal, and they were protesting their English classes in terms of being moved out of AP courses and put into different classes without any kind of input themselves. They did not sit down with counselors to change their schedules. Their parents had not been notified, so the students were very upset, and it was a very volatile issue to see Hercules police and campus security blocking these students. I like to support them by saying to the superintendent and the board that they need to look at what's going on at Hercules. This is not the first time things like this has happened. This has been going on. This has been an ongoing problem for years in terms of not having an adequate number of teachers to teach the students. So the students will get started in the year, and then they end up being transferred out of classes and placed in other classes. And these are kids, some of them seniors, juniors with AP courses. So I implore you to visit Hercules, sit down, talk with the students, and try to resolve this issue in terms of having enough staff to teach the students. Thank you.
Laura Sanchez.
Good evening. I'm actually a parent of a student at Hercules High School. My child is a freshman. Her transition from middle school to high school was very hard. It was very hard for her to adjust to new teachers, new classmates. All of a sudden, her English class was canceled, or I'm not exactly what happened there, but her schedule changed. She was under a lot of stress. She's still under a lot of stress. So I'm very concerned, and I'm not exactly know why is that her AP English class was canceled. So I'm just here to support my child. Thank you.
That concludes public comment.
Yeah, Dr. Harder and Wendell, you guys deal with it. Is there any way that, maybe not tonight, but obviously we have a large turnout of our constituents, to talk and find out what's going on? Can you meet with them and find out what's happening? Okay. Yeah.
We'll set that up for tomorrow.
Okay. Well, can you talk to them though tonight and find out what their concerns are?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming tonight. And Mr. Grill will meet with you guys over on the side. All right.